Would you guys ever get with a man who is bisexual?
Honestly,
Totally. Yes.
no.
You say no?
Yeah, and I
that's
only
surprising.
say that, and I only say that just because I don't honestly like. It's just personal preference. Even though I am bi, I know that's shocking, and it's not a total like, oh, absolutely not. But it is something where I would probably feel really insecure.
Really?
Yeah, I would feel really insecure because I would just feel like, what if he leaves me for a man?
Yeah.
And I think also like, for our society, okay, so let's say I was with a guy and he ended up leaving me for another guy. It would look bad on me. Like, people would make fun of me for that, and that's just how our society is. And not saying that it's a bad thing that he left me for a guy, but like, that's how people would be like, damn, like, you really got left for a guy, like, that's embarrassing. And so I think it's something like that.
That is true.
It's, if I get left for a woman, it's like, well,
it's a woman.
You were looking for the same things, but it's like, you left me because I couldn't give you like what a man can give you.
Yeah.
I think it's just a whole issue of insecurity, but that's not because I'm insecure with myself. I don't know. I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I get that.
Did everybody get to answer that?
No.
So you said yes, Lori.
Yeah.
You would date a bi guy, Sinead?
I think like I will not like set up my standard because of his sexual orientation, because I'm not labeling myself as bi is because I do not have that much chance to explore. I'm like questioning, so I will not ask for my dating partner for like committed to women and only attracted to women.
Wait, so you're bi then? Or bi-curious?
I'm questioning.
Questioning.
Bi-curious.
Okay, cool. So yes, you would consider dating a bi guy?
Yes.
Shania?
Yeah, I'd be totally down.
Okay. Angelina? Or you already answered? Would you date a bi guy?
Yes, for me.
Okay. Well, before we have Natasha answer, Hensley?
Yeah, that kind of seems to be my type.
Bi guys.
Yeah, secretly bi guys.
Okay. Natasha, you go and I'll give my take on this.
I'm not sure really how to explain it, but I wouldn't. Like, bi men, it's just, there's nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being bisexual, having a different sexual orientation. But me personally, I'm looking for someone who is, I don't know, it just is completely different. I feel like bi men and straight men, they're just completely different.
Is it like a masculinity thing?
It is.
If it is, I totally like that's what I think. Like, I think it's a masculinity thing. And when you look at majority of bisexual guys, at least from my experience, what I've seen with my own eyes, majority of bisexual men are very feminine.
Yes.
Or like you think about it like as in like, if I have sex with this person, like, what's it going to be like? And you think of a traditionally like straight masculine male, it would probably be a lot different than what you would get out of a bisexual guy.
Yeah.
And they might have different asks of you. Like, they might want you to like peg them, and that might not be something that you're like. Masculinity could be an important thing. For me, since I'm bi, it's like it honestly just depends on the person, or like what I'm feeling. But that's something that I definitely think like, those asks of a bi person could be a lot different than a straight guy.
Yeah, that is true. It does have to do a lot with masculinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely guys who are bi, or even like, not every bi guy is this like flamboyant, effeminate. There's some very masculine gay men, but I think it goes beyond just the masculinity part. I think part of it, well, I won't say part of it, but I think for a lot of women, the thought of being intimate with a partner and then knowing that it might be a bit of a turnoff, like, oh, he got in the ass. Just to bring it there.
It's
like,
just a matter of masculinity.
It's just like, if you ask most women, like, I mean, we could go around on this. Like, if you knew this panel is kind of quite diverse in so I don't know if you'd be in a situation where you would just hook up with a guy. I'd get the sense that from some of the girls, you're not super into just very casual hookups, but I think a lot of girls would have an issue hooking up with a guy who got the night before, or it's not even who got the night before by a guy. So could be wrong though. Could be wrong. So Natasha would not do it.
Not my thing.